Have you guys been thinking of making a list of places to visit over the next few years? If you have, there's no way you should be missing scheduling time to see some of the most famous landmarks in the world. Believe it, they are not famous for nothing. Welcome to Brinkat, and this video, join us as we take a look at 10 iconic landmarks in the world. Get your pens out and start adding them to your travel bucket list. Number 10. Christ the Redeemer, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Religious or not, you need to see the statue of Christ the Redeemer in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. The immense structure is an incredible combination of artistic creativity and ingenious engineering. On top of Mount Corcovado, it stands at 98 feet tall, towering above the vibrant city of Rio de Janeiro. The best time to go has to be when Rio de Janeiro's amazing carnival is in full swing. Since this is the world's biggest party, the electric atmosphere is one experience you really can't afford to miss. Trust us when we say that once you've caught the rhythm of the music, the hike up will be the least of your worries, cause you'll be samba dancing your way up the mountain. Number 9. Sydney Opera House, Australia. These entries for the music lovers out there. The Sydney's Opera House, built in Australia's biggest city, is famous for its roof's architecture resembling shells or sails. It was designed by John Utzon from Denmark, and it was built between 1959 to 1973. The roof is impressively covered with more than 1 million roof tiles manufactured in Sweden, and you can find a lot of performance halls and theater and exhibition spaces inside. More than 40 shows are staged here every week, and every year, more than 8 million visitors are recorded to visit this Australian landmark. Number 8. Mount Fuji, Honshu Island, Japan. If you are craving for a vacation where you can have unbelievable photos to boast about, then you need to go to Japan. It's not every day that you'll get the chance to say that you've climbed a country's highest mountain. While Mount Fuji may be an active volcano, don't be mistaken in thinking it'll be warm at the top. It's really hot. In fact, the air can be pretty chilly, so don't even think of climbing in shorts and a t-shirt. All transportation stops at the Station 5 no matter which of the 4 routes up you take, and you'll be on foot from there to the top. Don't think any routes are easier than the others, cause they'll all put your stamina and willpower to the test. But hey, if 300,000 people a year can do it, so can you. Number 7. Leaning Tower of Pisa, Italy. Buongiorno. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is one of Italy's major tourist attractions. The freestanding bell tower of the Pisa Cathedral was built over almost 200 years and was finished in 1399. The original height of tower was 60 meters, but as it is leaning, the lowest side is now less than 56 meters. The constructions already caused many problems as the soil was soft, sandy, and unstable. Already during the construction, the builders tried to balance the leaning side with more columns on the other side, but the tower still leaned, like many other buildings in the area. You can walk up to 251 stairs to the viewing platforms at the top of the tower, which can be quite an amazing experience. And of course, you shouldn't forget to take a picture from the lawns next to the towers to hold the tower. Say cheese! Number 6. Kremlin, Russia. If you have watched Tom Cruise's Mission Impossible, then you'll surely know the world-renowned Kremlin. The Grand Kremlin Palace is part of Kremlin Complex and is located next to the Red Square and St. Basil's Cathedral in Russia's capital city, Moscow. The Kremlin is a fortress with enclosing walls built along the Moskva River. Enclosed within the more than 500-year-old Kremlin are 20 towers, 4 churches, and 5 palaces. Dating back to the 15th century, it is one of Moscow's oldest buildings. Living inside was commonly referred to as living behind the Iron Curtain during the country's time as a communist state. Number 5. Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque Center, Abu Dhabi. An absolute gem of the modern world, Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque Center may only have been completed in 2007, but it has already garnered much media attention. Remember that controversial photograph of Rihanna posing in front of it? Yup, it's this place. Its wonders include 82 domes of 7 different sizes and a library filled with classic Islamic books and publications. If you're planning to visit anytime soon, remember that since this is a place of worship, everyone needs to be respectful and follow custom, or the guards may ask you to leave the premises. Yikes! Number 4. Great Pyramid of Giza, Egypt. The Great Pyramid of Giza near Cairo is one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, and the only one of these ancient world wonders which still exists. Amazing! Tracing back history, the Egyptian pyramids were built during a time when there was only manual labor and no machine lifting equipment available. They were originally built to house the bodies of pharaohs who ruled in ancient Egypt. These pyramids are around 4,500 years old and are considered among the largest structures ever built. And of course, after roaming around the pyramids, don't forget to visiting the Sphinx that lies just behind them, the famous monument of a lion body with a pharaoh's head. Number 3. Eiffel Tower, Paris, France. If you're in search of the most romantic landmark in the world, then you have just found it, the Eiffel Tower in Paris. This iconic structure of metal girders has inspired lots of men to drop down on one knee and ask for their partner's hand in marriage. This metal tower with 3 floors stands in the city center of Paris. It was built for the 1889 World Fair to celebrate the 100th anniversary of the French Revolution. Standing at 324 meters high, the world-renowned tower was constructed by Auguste Eiffel and a team of engineers. If you plan to take the steps up to the viewing platform, you need to take around 704 steps in total. But don't worry, because there are elevators in each of the legs that can take you up to the second floor. The tower has been visited over 200 million people since its opening, and in 2016, a record-breaking number of more than 7 million visitors were welcomed on the tower's top platform. Number 2. Taj Mahal, India. There's no way that you can write a list of famous landmarks that you want to visit without putting the Taj Mahal in India on it. Don't be deceived into thinking that Taj Mahal is a palace, and although it is often mistaken for one, it is a mausoleum which was constructed in memory of Shah Jahan's wife. Now I don't know what love is for you guys, but that right there, that's love. Its pure white marble, exquisite ornamentation, and precious gemstones are just some of the things you truly marvel at. Though take note, the colorful crowds winding their way around the Taj Mahal is not an integral part of the decoration. They are the cues to get in. Every day of the week is best for visiting the site, except for Fridays when it is closed for prayers. Number 5. Statue of Liberty in the USA. Is there any landmark more famous in the world than the Statue of Liberty in New York? There's only one answer to that: a loud no. Because there really is not. The Statue of Liberty is one lady who should be at the top of everyone's list of famous landmarks to visit. Though her copper robes have turned a tarnished green over the years, for a woman of her age and for someone who's been carrying a torch for America for over 130 years, she's still pretty impressive if you ask us. Lady Liberty was designed by Frederick August Bartholdi, and the massive iron skeleton of the lady was designed by Alexandre Gustave Eiffel, who also designed the Eiffel Tower. The statue was built and completed in France in 1884, then was disassembled into 350 pieces and packed into 214 crates and shipped to New York. It now stands on Liberty Island in the Hudson River facing New York City, and guaranteed that when you do go, the Statue of Liberty will welcome you to New York without batting an eyelid, the same as she has done millions of other visitors over the decades. Well, there you go guys, those are the 10 iconic landmarks in the world. Which among these are you planning to visit after the pandemic? Let us know in the comments section below. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, let us know by dropping a comment and hitting the like and subscribe button. Also turn on your bell notifications so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. Well, see you next time.